with the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background to look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's Cardinals baseball next on the show. Michael Lambert will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matt, he's coming off a complete game victory in his last start. Looked great in that one. We'll see if he can continue that here.
Gregory Polanco makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Pittsburgh, right fielder, number 25.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And reined in one away. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Jordy Mercer will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Eric Karros, we take a look at this Cardinal ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
And they've got themselves a pretty good-sized lead in the division coming into play. Certainly not out of reach yet, but they've got to be pretty comfortable with where they're sitting at this point in the year.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Well, I think Summersgill is pretty well liked as an umpire, but if he gets any gruff, it seems like it's often coming from right-handed batters on pitches they don't think they can reach. I'm curious if we'll see any of that in this one.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And with a quick breather here, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this is one of the better defenses in all of the league. Very few clubs commit fewer errors than this one. I expect them to be sound in this game.
Neil Walker will stand in now as the National League's leading hitter entering play.
And he has a top 5 slugging percentage as well, so there's a lot of extra base hits to go along with that stellar average.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
That evens it up 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Cliff Lee gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, something to look for. When runners get on base, he has not been good this year. Guys are hitting over 300 against him. He's going to have to change that if he hopes to get a win here in this one.
Nick Savage comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for St. Louis, second baseman, Nick Savage.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Eric, we take a look at the Pirates as they take the field here this afternoon. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
After the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale. So I'm expecting this to be the best game of the 3.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Lee gets the sign. 2-1 on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Marte has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Steve?
Well, Matt, this team has elite speed, so all you have to do is keep the ball on the ground, focus on hitting line drives, and play small ball.
John Jay will stand in, and as you can see, he's had troubles here in his own ballpark. He's much better away from home. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-0.
I think Lee's out there saying, boy, I got to have that.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and that average, it'll climb a few more points.
Michael Lee will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League.
And he's off to the start we all expected. I think he'll be right up there on the leaderboards at the end of this season.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Here it comes, 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Number 3 will stand in here with a chance to pad his RBI total, and as you can see, he currently sits 3rd in the National League in that category.
Well, this is a pretty small sample size because the season is still young. But I don't have any doubt he's going to be up near the top of a bunch of leaderboards when this year's all said and done.
First delivery to him on the way. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Too high. 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Runners are at first and second with one away. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Hit hard to short. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, we've seen a couple really good swings here early on. And that's a good one there, as this ball's going to plug the gap for two bases and give his guys the early 1-0 lead.
Mark McGuire will stand in, and as you can see, it's another early RBI opportunity for the National League leader in that category.
Well, he's definitely off to a great start here in April in terms of driving guys home. It'll be interesting to see if he can keep up that pace for the entire season.
First offering on its way. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Runners are at second and third with one down. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
And you don't want to get caught having to play catch up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Marte. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third, and the throw in gets away from him.
Boy, that's a tough time out there for your outfield to let you down. 2 runs are going to come in to score on the play, and that was just a total lack of concentration. That's embarrassing.
Stepping in now, David Lee, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. And you got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
And he falls behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch Starling Marte out there in left field in this one. He won the 2015 Gold Glove Award. Very athletic. You couple him with some of the other outfielders in this ball game, man, oh man, does not look like there are going to be any hits out there.
Yadier Molina will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Now remember, he does have a base open here if he needs it. But this inning's already taken a big toll on him so far. So I'm not sure he'd want to make it any longer than he has to.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Three runs already home here. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Baldwin sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
And this latest double right here should be the one that finally chases this guy. I mean, he's pretty clearly not right out there. And I would be absolutely shocked if they don't come out and hook him right now.
Peter Borges steps in now, just hoping for something to go his way. And as you can see, that has not been the case in recent days. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's at second with his second double of this young season. 4 runs here in this half inning.
Nope.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Well, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Tries to dump this one out to left, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Pirates nothing. Starling Marte will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound. His guy's got him a 4 spot to work with in the first inning, so you got to figure he's going to be out there pounding the strike zone.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
Not even the best players are immune to a bad call from time to time. I mean, to me, that's not a strike. And I think to him, that's not a strike either. But, hey, the guy in blue, it's strike 3, and he's the only one that counts.
Into the box now, Corey Hart. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play here at 293. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. Not close. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
1 out, nobody on. Outside and low, 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to learn that harder isn't always better. You've got to be able to dial that fastball down a few miles an hour and make sure you keep it in the strike zone.
Pedro Florimon will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
And he takes ball 1.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Number 3 is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
As far as rookie pitchers are concerned, he looks pretty poised out there. He doesn't have that deer in the headlights look that many guys have. He's just going about his business, and he gets the pop up there.
Tony Sanchez will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Comes set with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Here it is on 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Popped high in the air. Savage is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Pirates leave 1. They trail here 4-0. Michael Lambert strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And Lee will open the at-bat with a good changeup there for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. hit in the air to left field. There to take it is Marte for the first out.
This has just been a rough day for this guy so far in this one. Everything they're hitting is hard, even if it's right at someone.
Nick Savage will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Yeah, but he hit it hard, though. He put a really nice swing on it, and we'll see if he can do that same thing right here.
Cut fastball taken for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Grounded to third. Taken in by Mercer. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 19, Sean Shea.
John Jay strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. Lee's ready. First pitch on its way. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Marte. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 4-0. Aerial view there of St. Louis from high above the Mississippi River as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. James Baldwin will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he will make it into second with a two-base hit here to begin the third. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we check out our Pittsburgh Pirate leaderboard, you can see that he currently sits second best on the team in that category.
Yeah, he's really contributed to the team this year. Here he is on second again with a chance to score on just a single.
Cliff Lee comes forward, and we'll see how they play it here. The sacrifice may be in order with nobody out.
Well, in my opinion, if it's anybody else in the order, let him swing. But you're talking about a pitcher. Make sure he gets the ball down, move the guy to third base, and go to work.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Ball 2.
Now you can bet he's going to keep right on watching until he gets a strike.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, definitely taken there. May very well take another.
And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Well, he's going to find that hitters in the big leagues are much more patient than they were down at AAA. A strikeout in the minors turns into a walk at this level.
Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or two.
First and second here with nobody out. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. You think there was any intent there?
I don't think so. I mean, he's just trying to bury that two-seamer in on the hands. Got away from him just a little bit.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Rolled slowly to first. Gonna be a tough play. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
Oh, there's so much that can go wrong with this play right here. This will give us a great angle to look at it. Look where he fields this thing. Then as he goes to throw it, stop it right there. He's got no real direct lane to the bag. Now, we've seen guys screw this up all the time. They throw it off the runner's back. They hit someone's helmet. Anything can go wrong. But he's able to avoid that danger here as he gets that force at second base.
Here's Jordy Mercer now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, that could have been the turning point right there. I mean, this is a spot where you at least got to put that ball in play. Now with 2 outs, that rally could go right down the tubes.
Neil Walker stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. A dive, but he's back.
Just checking.
Here comes the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
1-1.
His pitch count has really spiked here in the inning. He's up over 50 already.
Throw over to first,
Oh, he's in
and
there.
the runner will get back standing. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
The 2-2 pitch. Runner's going. Pitch outside. The throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Taking a little bit of a risk there. You'd hate to see him make the final out at second, especially when you've already got a runner on third. But he gets a great jump here, and now a 2-out single will drive home 2 instead of just 1.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. Michael Lee digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Lee looks in. First pitch on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That pitch count, as you see, already standing at 41.
And you don't need Eric or I to tell you about that. That's way too many this early.
A little bouncer. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly.
Now
And this doesn't even
Number
seem
3.
physically possible. I mean, how can a catcher who's in a crouch 3 feet behind the batter wind up fielding the baseball and tagging the runner all in one motion? I think he just broke the laws of physics out there.
Standing in now, number 3. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Barehanded on the hop. It's in time.
Woo, no problem. And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, you forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Into the box, Mark McGuire, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they're in front 4-0. Leading off the inning, Starling Marte, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
And that misses 2-2.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here in the last 2 pitches.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Settling in now, Corey Hart. He drew a walk his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And this is swung on and missed by Hart. He's set down on strikes, 2 away.
And remember now, he finished off the previous inning with back-to-back strikeouts. And now he started this inning with 2 more. So he's really got it working out there now.
Stepping in now, Pedro Florimon. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, that's a huge difference between being 0-2 and 1-1 as a hitter, especially against a guy like this on the mound. So that's a good job to hold up on that pitch.
No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Swing and a liner. Foul. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. David Lee is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Lee steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound right there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Hart calls for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there? They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Here's Peter Borges standing in. As he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Tony Sanchez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
On his way to pitch number 75. And a high strike there, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Stepping in and ready for another shot, James Baldwin. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Up top, it's 2-0.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were two tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
No runs, just one hit, and one error in the contest for the Pirates so far. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Comes back with a dandy of a curveball there, and it's a full count, 3-2.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away.
Now batting.
All right, folks, montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Kang has moved into the on-deck circle now, so that means the end for Cliff Lee. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And that's too high, ball 2. Strike called, 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Yeah, one pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And with 2 away, you're just looking to get on base somehow, especially when this guy hasn't given you anything so far. So, at the very least, make him work out of the stretch and throw a few more pitches here.
Gregory Polanco will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're down 4-0. Mike Pelfrey is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Michael Lambert is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Catcher, Michael Lambert.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Polanco on the move. 1 down.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
Nick Savage will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind a 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
John Jay will step forward now following the walk, as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Keeping an eye on him.
And again a throw, and the runner back safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now, after that first pitch out, another ball here really puts you in the hole against a dangerous hitter.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. There's a strike. It's 2-1.
That's a 2-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
There he goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And it looks like these guys just don't want to take their foot off the gas pedal. They know even a lead like this isn't safe, especially with a lot of baseball left to be played. So he's on the move here, and he's into second with that stolen base.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, they're setting up a way, and you'll see him go out of the zone to help him out. Hey, as a pitcher, there's nothing you like more.
Michael Lee will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead. So he's able to come through here with 2 away. And that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard.
Yeah, Matt, you got to love what he's done so far this season. It's only April, so we're just getting started. But you see there, he's second best in the National League right now. And I'll tell you, there's nothing more valuable to a team than a guy that hits the ball with authority and drives in runs consistently. He did that right there, and he's been doing it all year.
Number 3 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Hard liner toward short. So this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Pirates nothing. Jordy Mercer will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, the strikeout pitch has certainly been there for him all afternoon. And this, in fact, is the 3rd time he's victimized this guy.
Here's Neil Walker as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Well, we've talked about all the strikeouts. And the only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
1 out, nobody on. sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Can't keep the third time. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Starling Marte will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Hit hard to the right side. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Mark McGuire gets things started here in the sixth for the hometown team.
Baseman, Mark McGuire.
Chopped weakly to the left. And a rather easy first out.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Yeah, you could see he tried to hold back on the swing, but he already committed himself too far, and this becomes a waste of an at-bat and an easy ground out.
Into the box now, David Lee. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fly ball into straightaway left. Marte shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Line to the right side, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Corey Hart will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
And he's feeling it out there now. I mean, that is 5 straight guys that he struck out now. His defenders may as well come on into the dugout and take a break because they're not even needed out there now.
In now, Pedro Florimon. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one.
Well, this guy has done a pretty good job of being effectively wild. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to about 60% of the batters he's faced, but look at where he's sitting right now. Excellent.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Tony Sanchez stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Ready with the 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. St. Louis is out in front, 5-0. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Jared Hughes will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Batting in the 7th spot, number 48, Jared Hughes. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 29.
Peter Borges will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up.
Yeah, we'll see if he can get back to the swing he put on the ball in his first at-bat. He got himself a nice, solid line drive. It just didn't fall.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hart in foul ground, 1 away.
Now batting.
Yeah,
the
this
pitcher,
pitch absolutely eats him up.
Lambert.
The barrel just sort of drags through the strike zone, and this winds up an easy pop-up to first.
Antonio Bastardo will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th.
Antonio Bastardo.
Matt Adams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Matt Adams.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Nothing better for your confidence than to come right in out of the bullpen and strike that first guy out. A lot of times, that'll set the tone for your whole outing.
Standing in now, Nick Savage. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. And the count will be full. Ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On to Hart at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals, as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Johan Santana will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Johan Santana.
Leading off the inning, James Baldwin, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. This is pulled into right. Lee is there, one away.
Now batting.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Francisco Cervelli will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. A look there at our line score as we play the 8th inning here at Busch. Cardinals out in front as they look to try and hang on in front of the home crowd. Gregory Polanco will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
He's going to need to crank that swing up another notch if he's going to catch up to those.
2 out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Swing and a looper to left. Borges moving in. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Santiago Casilla will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Santiago Casilla.
John Jay gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Casilla pauses. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Into the box, Michael Lee. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Tap foul at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Polanco is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, number 3.
Number 3 stands in. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
And this is when you know the stars are lined up in your favor as a hitter. I mean, look how bunched up he was on that swing, yet he still finds a way to muscle that to right for a double.
Into the box now, Mark McGuire, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt, and as a runner, it's hard sometimes to tell whether you should advance or not. But I think the catcher just lost sight of this thing just for a moment, and as soon as he reads that at second base, he's off for third.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
That one's in there, 3-1.
I got 3-1.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Pitch is popped up. Walker settles under it near second. And the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Jay Lee will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the ninth.
Jay Lee.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Jordy Mercer. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
And after 3 strikeouts already, you can bet he's going to be pressing up there at the plate, trying to make something happen. And that just might make things worse.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2, you've got a few options here.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Well, it doesn't matter who's out there right now. He just had no luck against anyone. This one, it gives him the sombrero. His 4th strikeout of the afternoon.
Here's Neil Walker. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
Here's Starling Marte. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 2 out, nobody on. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the Cardinals have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know, this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
one more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 5-0. So long from St. Louis.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Pirates, no runs, just 1 hit, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely.